We've been in the U.S. market for 60 years now. So expansion is kind of obvious thing to grow our business. So we, in 2005, expanded into Europe, and we've looked at other markets to sell our products that we sell in these other two markets. So Latin America was an easy fit for our products to go down into Mexico, Latin America, South America as well. We started in Brazil back in 2009 selling through a distributor to sign manufacturers. And then recently with the add-on of a sales rep out of San Diego, working our way into Mexico and other points south. So just as a natural fit, these LED lighting solutions work for all signage applications, so it doesn't matter which country. So it just made sense to just bring the infrastructure, the distributors, the inventory, the sales team to work that market accordingly. In terms of product differentiation from other competitors, we started back in 1957 as a high reliable military and automotive lighting solution provider. So taking that expertise of an ISO 9001, which is a quality certification, into the signage market made sense. So we differ because we look at different ways to illuminate signage, and then our own engineering team makes up solutions that work well in those applications. So we have competitors out there that will just go to sources in Asia and buy products that they've not engineered, they've not tested, and they sell it to our customers. Where we actually develop, design, do the prototyping in Ventura, California, where our engineering staff and all of our environmental testing equipment resides. And we make sure that the product that we sell is going to work in the application that it's being used in, right? If it's in a refrigeration lighting solution, right, it's going to have to work in cool temperatures. If it's in a light solution, a signage solution, it's got to deal with the heat. You know, we've got customers in Africa, South Africa, Texas. It's got to deal with the heat. So we, again, being an engineering firm, coming up with solutions that work well in different applications, that's our strength. Knowing that it's going to work for a long time. Reliable, high reliable products. So in reference to the three new products that we're showing here at the show, right behind us you can see the VL+3. That's a product that we've been selling with great success, our Prism product. It's a channel letter module, a module that's used in three-dimensional channel letter signage. It's got a great, unique, our own design lens that spreads the light out evenly over again, I'm talking in inches, like 15-inch wide space. The VL+3 addresses the kind of a no-nonsense single row in the same channel letter module, a lower cost. It doesn't have the high output LED chip that we use for Prism. It doesn't have the more expensive lens. It doesn't have an overmold all the way around the body. So there's some cost reductions that we did to make sure that we can address the market where cost is the driver of why a sign maker would use that product. It still works fine, still has a 5-year warranty, but again, the cost of the product is less. The performance is slightly less than Prism, but again, the cost is more appropriate for those sign makers that aren't doing big programs like Taco Bell and KFC. So that's VL+3. The other one is Nano. When you look at 30 mil deep block letters, we've had a solution for years called Benlux. It's kind of a ribbon type LED lighting. That product is great for interior signs, but we find that some of our customers are using these 30 mil block letters outside in the environment, like rain and snow, and so we needed something a little bit more robust. So we took that same kind of Benlux idea, put an overmold, put a lens on top, spreads the light out evenly in a 30 mil deep block letter set, and can be used outdoor. And then the last product, which is the white Flexi Bright, you'll see over here to the right. For years we've been selling the red, green, blue, orange, and yellow. We couldn't seem to get the white to be consistently white. LEDs have evolved to an extremely efficient, very consistent color temperature, and that has allowed us to make the white Flexi a reality. So it's a bendable product just like neon, So when you've got a sign that you want to emulate neon, you take white flexi, you just put the, we call them tube supports down, and you can work it with your hand. It's a fully 100% silicone tube that you can mount in a sign or to emulate neon. And that we just released in March, so it's been a pretty good, solid product so far. So all of these sign conventions are important to our products. 75% of our business is in signage lighting. So all the trade shows from VISCOM to FESPA to ISA to some of the trade organizations we're part of, UK Sign, you name it. It's important for us to bring awareness to the sign maker of our products and how they work. You know, LEDs, it's only been about 13, 14 years since LEDs entered into the signage industry, and we want to make sure that we are spending the time and money explaining to the sign maker how these products work. The first impressions of the show, it's quite large. I was a little surprised, you know. I did manage to make it to VISCOM Dusseldorf in the fall, and it was tiny. It was probably the size of this room. And there's like 6 of these rooms at this show. So this is definitely an event that's fantastic. We get folks from all over Europe, even folks from South America I've seen here. We've got folks from Africa, even folks from US will be here. So it's a pretty international show.